So that camera's on.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like it. Like this.
it never came on for us. She was showing me how to use it. You know, I had to carry it down in there for years. There you go.
Oh wait, no,
It's recorded.
that was old stuff. Here we go.
We're done at the-
Okay, I think it's good. It says it's streaming. So it's one of my. Okay, on camera. Everything's going. Happy.
Good afternoon. We're going to get started with the Parks Board meeting. You have copies of your agenda. First thing I'm going to cover is financials. Everybody, myself, know that I reconcile every month with clerk treasurer Eric Geiger to make sure we have an understanding of how much money we have and what accounts it's in for our Parks Board. Everything comes from donations, no tax dollars. We know that, but we have 5 line items in our financial report. I passed them out to you a couple meetings ago so everybody can see where they are. But for tonight's meeting, I'm going to give you a report on our general operating fund, which includes the donations she has received so far. We have $12,161.72 in the month. Catherine, I think I told you that the town attorney gave us $500. Well, he gave it to me. I gave it back to him. Told him to give it to Erica. He forgot.
Okay.
So I know we've done 500 more coming. And
That doesn't include the 5.
yeah. So we're inching up there, guys. The dog park has 2 accounts. One is membership. When people sign up for membership, that's reported. And the other is for donations. And I, for purposes of this meeting, combined them both together. The dog park has $5,456. And the garden, the community garden, has the same thing. It has the membership line item, so we can see how many people are actually buying plots. And then it has donations. And it currently has $4,722 in it. I don't think that there are any more grants that we can apply for at this point. I know we have FFA coming in to work on the shed next to the compost in the garden.
And the materials have been purchased with Jeff Lee and Senate Grove.
Good. Before we get started on it, then ask to be the ground on some base over there. I have not been able to find Tony today. See if he will put down buildings or ground. But we will get that done. I think you're aware we've had some thefts in the community garden. Things got stolen, they walked away. We will be putting a lock on people who own or who have rented the flock. Will be given the code for the lock. didn't think we'd have to do that. For the community garden, but, things are walking away. On another note, a little garden, the help of the ladies from Terra and the Purdue, plants we got and other things. We have given over 200 pounds of fresh produce to the town, pantry through Nineveh Christian Church, and it goes to the township. And that's pretty helpful. That's pretty good.
The church is just a giveaway station. They actually have a federal program, the food box program. It's there, the food box program is once a month, but every week now they've been offering the produce. So all the people who are recipients of the food box or are needy people that we reached out to through the trustee's office have been recipients of the produce. It's been pretty cool.
Last thing concerning financial status and the garden. We had applied for a grant to help us with the beehives. We did not get it. So the beehives are on hold. And that's not necessarily a bad thing after talking with Catherine. She was starting to have some questions, and just for what it's worth, the beehives are on hold. They haven't showed up, and they won't show up until we ask them to come in. Moving on down, any questions about finances? Moving on down, Halloween. Tim, you and I talked about doing something on the trail for Halloween.
Yeah.
Are you planning something? Have you started planning something?
This is what is, we're thinking about tossing around. After the trunk or treat, the children will take flashlights and have a costume party through the trail. And they'll walk through the trail and then back up to town hall, and
Okay,
then they'll be dismissed.
that'd be cool. We gonna pass anything out to them on the trail?
We could,
Uh,
I don't have anything planned, but yeah, that.
okay. Okay, well, for the party in the parks, I'm gonna buy those necklaces again, those beads, and I'll let the police officers pass them out. But that's a good thing because they're not gender specific and kids seem to like them.
Okay.
Okay. So there will be something on the walking trail, and we'll help you however you want.
Okay.
Okay. The town, I talked to Erica Geiger today, about participating with the towns, but she has something she wants us to do specifically. She said she did not have anything specific. We're welcome to come in and help, and she would like that if we would, but don't know as of today what we would do for her specifically.
I know they always need help to decorate.
Always,
There's a lot.
always.
Whole room is filled with stuff, so.
As she indicated, the trunk or treat out front, then something in here. Then she asked me today about the walking trail, and I said, it's my understanding Kim has something planned.
Yeah, just the costume party parade, but in the future, I would love to have golf carts set up there, and then different golf carts would have the candy, and they could go from golf cart to golf cart, but that's in the future.
Okay. I want to talk about Party for the Parks. If you look underneath the little star next to Party for the Parks, there are dashes. And these are specific things I want to talk about. And when we get down to the end, we'll be able to talk about anything. Catherine, if I forget, remind me to talk about Glenn Smith. Okay? Party for the Parks, sign status,
Order
okay,
being picked up tomorrow
big ones,
now.
but these are the yard signs.
Yard signs, we only got 15, and
That's
we
plenty.
figured that was plenty. We have, posters that are made up, they're half size of a poster. So, I don't have the dimensions on me right now, but we ordered those. Those are to hang up at businesses. The flyers, we also have flyers. Then we have 3 signs that we will order that I need you to help with. One will go at the intersection of the new gas station,
I got permission to do that.
and then one will go down by the water department
I got permission to go on the Parks Department
on that side.
on that side.
These signs are rented. The company comes out, they put them up the week of the festival. And it's just your large with the flags that come down, black and white, bold letters. This way, festival this way. It was cheaper to do that. Maybe next year we could figure out the material and like maybe make our own, because I think we could. But for purposes of, for 3 signs, I think it ended up being $60 for the rental. So, and they come out, they install them, they put the flags, the colored flags to call attention. It's just your black and white lettering. So there's
The third, yeah,
one, we had talked about putting at 252 in Nineveh Road. But we have to have permission. I'm not sure who to get that from.
I talked to Scott Blackwell about that. We looked at the easement because he wants to run a water line down there, and we got an easement from them. And he has given me the name of the person, but does not have the contact information. Tim Umbo volunteered to look it up and give me the information.
Okay.
And that's on his plate, and I will go ask to get permission to do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Just farm that ground right down there. Bradley's, Ken Bradley, they farm that ground right there, so they know who the owners are,
Okay.
and they would have no problem, they're great people.
Okay, the site that I'm particularly interested in is the southwest corner.
Okay.
And that was a guy, it's in an estate.
Mm-hmm.
There's a man and a woman,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in an estate. They were very, congenial when we worked a, easement for water line, when we decided to go that route. But we'll find it out. Thank you.
So as soon as we have that, I can reach back out to the yard sign people and give them the definite locations and permission, and they'll make sure that that's done and installed. Usually they told me they'll install it 1 week prior to the event. So we'll give 1 week of saying, this is happening this day, this way.
The big signs that we had from last year,
We can reuse them.
we're gonna reuse them,
Yep.
just change the dates. Gonna put one out here at the corner of Dyson and Lakeview. I talked to Andy Tanner. Gonna put one down there like we did before. I was gonna put one of those at the station in Nineveh,
Oh, yeah.
one of those there, and I got permission to do that
Okay.
from Ken or Kevin.
Do you need, who's gonna install those? I know,
Last year we did.
yeah,
Uh,
I think Tim knew and.
a guy named Dan Herron, I think Jim Norcross helped, on some of them. Some of them, it was just 2 of us, some of us had 6 of us. But we'll handle those,
Okay,
and I'll need help on the other sides.
okay. And, the flyers, and the posters, I don't know if anybody wants to volunteer to take them over to the Johnson County Park. They get a lot of people that camp, and they said, yeah, bring us flyers, bring us Cause people are always looking for stuff to do, so,
I can bring those over there.
cause you're over there.
Yeah, I
Okay.
teach over there 2 days a week at the senior center. And I can put them up at the senior center too.
Oh, good. Oh,
Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Still on signs, sponsors. Had Erica run me a report. This is available. She can run this to you. Shows us everybody who this year, is sponsoring, 4 parties for the parks and how much they have given. It's all right here. There's a maximum automation, $1,000, Rumpke, 500, mutual savings, 200, folding paper service, Andy's Pizza. He gave us, 350 from the match,
Yeah.
dining for dollars or whatever we called it. Unfortunately, that's all I got so far.
Yeah,
H-
local,
H-
local 22 donated $500
I haven't seen it.
3 months ago.
Okay,
So it's probably on there.
farm workers.
Yep.
It's on here with a question mark.
Yep.
She didn't know where to put it,
Yeah,
so, okay,
yeah, they donated 500.
okay. HWC, the, attorney, HWC is the engineering firm. I will follow up with them. I hand delivered, Caleb to, John, one of the engineers that comes to our utility meetings. Hand delivered it to them. He said he would take it to the appropriate people. And I will follow up with him and, Lee, from the attorney said he gave me 500, had 500 for me. I told him I didn't want it, give it to Erica. And that was Monday. He forgot to give it to Erica. So, we know we have more money coming. I want to follow up at some point with everybody we mailed to see who I need to follow up with. And I may call upon some of us to help call upon them, just a phone call. We sent you a letter, want to touch base with you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
You have SCIRMC on there,
Okay.
fiber,
Nope,
they donated this one.
okay, thank you.
Another 5. We've made more money in sponsors this year than we did last year.
That's what I want to track.
Yeah, we have. It's probably on there. I think it's listed as REMC fiber.
I'll see it, dude.
Ask Erica.
I'll ask her.
Yeah.
Moving on down. We gotta get the signs made for the sponsors.
Mhm.
Once we have our list completed, I I'd like to cut that off. What does she need? 2 weeks lead time?
Not a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that would put us in the first week in October, to cut off getting sponsors to put on the big sign that says sponsored by. That we did last time. We have all the DORA signs for the police department, and, talked to Greg about it. You got the,
Minutes.
whatever was necessary from the
Yes.
Monday meeting.
Yeah, I've already given it to her.
And then that,
Lindsay.
so she's good.
She's done. Yep.
She's good. But we have all the door signs. We will use them again. I'm going to have made up a couple parking signs. We have, where to park signs and, arrows attached to them, that are the arrows we put on them. Because my thinking right now is we're gonna use the old field and the new field for parking people. Mr. Apple, removed the dirt. The town council, requested it. They got him to remove the dirt. And he is planting grass up there, and it's coming up good. Also, the tree department moved their 3 piles. They have not planted yet, they may not. However, I want to make you all aware, we're getting billed, minimum bill for water for the dog park and the garden center, or the community garden. I'm working that, but we got a bill. For each of, it was $22. Okay? We used less than 500 gallons of water for the garden center and so. In fact, the garden used more water than anything else. It was nothing. I told Mr. Apple that he can have water from us up to the minimum, because I'm paying the minimum anyway. Anything over that, he's going to get a bill. Eric and I had a brief conversation about it, and I need to redo that. And I had Scott's, billing clerk, named Marlene, run the numbers for me. Last month, he used 19,000 gallons of water. The grants, water. That amounted to approximately $120. That's what I told Mr. Apple, that he would be owing us for that 1 month. And he was concerned about how much the water was going to be, and as he continued to water. Anything over the minimum, he's going to go. Does that make sense to everybody?
No.
Yeah.
What is his responsibility to take care of parking permits? Why is it his responsibility, once to remove his soil off, and then he planted seed, which the seed, I don't know how big an area, he could have probably spent $200 just on seed.
Yeah.
Why does he have to continue watering?
That was the agreement. Okay. The agreement. And I will tell you, North Lake and East Lake, both dumped their sediment up there
Okay.
over the last few years. I'm very familiar with East Lake. I was on their board when we did it, and I was on the town council.
Because this is all from dredging.
Yeah, one was from Griffin,
Okay.
and the town council had them level it out and seed it. That was part of the agreement with East Lake, and that's what they have with Mr. Allen.
I get you.
You,
I was gonna see her come fix my yard for me.
right up there, you have to remove it
Just a habit.
and see what you think. Something I didn't know. This is interesting. There used to be ball diamond up there. Didn't know that. But they played, men's softball, kids, ball, and, co-ed league. That has gone by the wayside. If there is a lifeline coming to town, that's where they prefer to lane. The lifeline helicopter comes in, that's where they prefer to lane. Right by the police station. Get to, it's flat, and there are no wires or cables anywhere. So, didn't know that. I'm interested in that.
The lifeline.
For my own personal reason.
How did any idea?
Well, I knew about the lifeline.
I did.
I knew about it. I've seen it there. You can hear it. I mean,
Yeah.
we've heard it several times, but we've seen it there. But I was very curious, asking questions during the whole telephone tower conversations, because that would interfere with the lifeline, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's the Halloween stuff and other. With me? Moving, I'm sorry, we're party in the parks. Signs, parking. Any other signs that we're gonna need?
AP needs a sign for silent auction.
we like did a makeshift one last year in a hurry. People didn't realize we were having a silent auction, so I was going around talking to everybody, hey, don't forget the silent auction, oh, I didn't know you were having one, so. Yeah, we definitely need a decent sized sign out there just to say silent auction here or something.
Or, anything else?
Are you just wanting like
Yeah,
stake in the ground? It goes with the heart.
yeah.
$8 probably.
I gotta give. Volunteers and assignments. Catherine has got for us 10 students that have signed up. I was out on the site. Kids are all there. They've got no other.
We do have some that have signed up that are in the community. There's a lady that signed up that you know. And it's her name right now.
Elaine,
Maybe. Oh, yeah, Elaine Thompson, yes. And there's 2 other people on there that live in the community. There's like 4 total. But I did ask everybody on the park board to sign up, just so that I know we'll be there, but if you can't be there all day or something, like, just,
Yeah.
you're the beer guy this year.
I might not be here. But it's the first time that both my kids have had fall break on the same time ever.
Oh,
I'm not saying that Florida, I don't know what's gonna happen. But it's free to me, all I gotta do is buy a plane,
oh, well, yeah.
but nothing's set in stone.
well, we can find somebody to play you at the beer garden.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Not 10. Not 10,
That's it.
not 10.
He is at the
Pickleball.
pickleball, basketball.
He's planning that.
Um, I've been trying to get volunteers at the senior center. Because I know some of them are a little lonely and, they actually, so I've been trying to build that up.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I mean, the nice thing about having vendors is we don't have to do it. Like,
Yeah.
they come, they set up, like, we just need to mingle and make sure with the officers, parking's good. Make sure people have bracelets, that they're 21, you know. Lindsay worked with us on that last year, worked out really well. I think she parted. Right? You parted? Okay, yeah. So,
All the old ladies, I was like, you might be 21.
You're going to give assignments.
yes,
You are.
yes.
Okay, you're the one that tells us where to go. Be kind.
Ken will be at the trail. Right, and we're still doing the ribbon cutting that morning,
Oh, nice. Yes,
like the beginning of the festival, right?
Yeah.
True. We'll announce that.
and
Sure.
I wish you could be there tomorrow.
We'll see what happens. I might just fly down there for 4 days and fly back. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
We'll see how my ex-wives get along.
But you'll handle all the assignments for the volunteers. And you say we have some adults as well as the kids.
Yeah.
The kids will probably be
They're seniors, they're 17 and 18 years old, so.
yeah. One other thing on the trail, Kim, Caleb, Anthony, Geiger went up and spread the mulch and he's gonna go again. And when we get more mulch, he has said that he will help us. He made it clear to me. I met with him today. I met with him this afternoon to clear things up. This is a good time to talk about this. Several months ago, when we had a different street supervisor, he complained to me, and some town council members, that he was getting direction from too many people on the parks board that he was getting direction from, Kathy on the road. That she was asking him to do this, that she was getting direction from Kim and Caleb to do something on the walking track. That he was getting direction from Tim Umble to come over there and do stuff. And I was writing about the softball, baseball diamonds. And, he asked me, he said, would everything clear to one person? And I said, that would be me.
I agree.
So if you got stuff you need, you're gonna clear it through me.
Yeah.
First. And we will prioritize. Cause he said, I got 3 requests here for our new stuff. Which one you want me to do first? And I'll work it in. Same thing with Scott Blackwell. He also talked to me. He didn't say anything to the town council. He talked to me. And he said, Golly, the parks department is a plus and will help you. But my priorities are the emergencies where I have a leak. My priorities are the sewer lines. and-
But as they should be.
As they should be. And he said, if I can get to you, I will. When I can get to you. I had a conversation with, 2 of the town council members, and, they felt like we had burdened the street department, down with, some things we wanted them to do, and they were unable to get their work done. I pointed out that as far as mowing goes, we didn't harm them at all. They were doing it all. And, the fact that I talked to the council to work out the problems went well. But clear stuff through me and we'll work to get it done. Right now, Tony, the new street supervisor, in my opinion, is doing a wonderful job for us and for the town. He's been able to do things for us, like take those trees down, and he did it almost immediately. Yeah, he did it the next day. I went to him, I requested it. He followed me out here, I showed him where they were and Mark, and he said, we'll take them down. He said, we'll have them down before the festival. So everything, and then they said, oh, we'll have them down within a week. And then I went up there the next day, they cut them down and they'd taken the stumps out and you can't even tell they were there. And right now, Kim, Caleb, they have a little bit of time on their hands because they're not mowing. And they can help clear up some of that stuff.
We got 3 dangerous trees that were identified this morning by DNR that could hurt somebody.
Okay,
So,
okay, I will talk.
one priority before the festival.
You show it to me, I'll make sure we get them handled, and get it done, but,
Is there anything that we could do by like when the parks board that we wouldn't get in trouble, like get them a nice gift card or something? Is that? Can we do that?
that's their job.
Right.
And I think I don't like giving people extra for doing the job. This, if we consider it a bonus to their job, something extra, I don't have a problem. How do you feel about that?
I don't know if we're allowed to do gifts.
But-
I'll buy them lunch or something, like buy them Eddie's pizzas or,
I take people to lunch all the time.
oh, well,
Right.
that's nice.
Really?
Yeah,
You know where I live.
Why haven't you been there?
Conversation, Michael.
I go to lunch with these people just to say thank you.
Oh, I mean, I think gift cards are great. I just don't know if they're allowed to. 'Cause I
I'll
know
research
like
that.
a weird,
I just,
They go, well,
lie, yeah, like a liability kind of, I don't
right,
Uh,
right.
know.
At the town council meeting Monday, I gave my monthly update to the council. And I asked for volunteers. Place was packed. Okay, and I told them we could use volunteers. I was hoping somebody would sign up. But didn't get it done. I'm gonna move on. Amy, the silent auction.
The silent auction between Catherine and I, we've been getting things. In fact, Friday, I went to two places. I went to a dog bone maker in Brown County. And they said they were just going to donate 1 bucket of bones, and they ended up donating 2 buckets of bones, which was amazing. And then I had a candle from Middle David Candle. Now, also in there was already a growler from Taxman. Seemed like there was something else I picked up too. That was so long ago, I can't remember, but I have got to get the letters for the donation to Middle David, and I wanted to get one to Bon Appetit as well. And I didn't get those. If you sent those to me, I'm sorry, they didn't come through on mine.
Yeah, I'll resend it.
Yeah.
Kathy Lee and I, want to donate a gift for a silent auction from the community garden. And it includes, 1 full lot for the garden next year.
That's great.
And we have a donation from Walmart that is in my barn. And we have everything you need to start your own greenhouse garden. So we're putting a big package together, and it includes a plot.
Neat.
So we'll,
For a raised garden.
for a raise, yes, for-
Cattle order. Very
So neat.
yeah, we're on the list with Walmart landscape department manager. And she calls me and said, do you want this? And all you have to do is pick it up. So that happens all the time. It's just, you gotta pick it up within 24 hours because they're trying to set up their store. So we have a huge donation for the silent auction.
Oh, that's
Okay.
great.
Couple questions. Number one, do you have as much as you had last year?
We have more.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Has Blackwell,
Not yet. Yes, he's talked to me.
he's
Him
going
and his wife are both donating something for the
Okay.
foundation.
okay. Um,
We have a lot of stuff.
I
And I'm still getting with people.
was looking at your list from last year. Has anybody contacted the appliance guy?
I did. I reached out to him
Okay,
via email, but I haven't heard anything back.
okay. You might follow up because he got excited. He gave us a cash donation, then he brought in other things, discount.
Yeah.
Coupons for stuff.
Yeah, and Fane is donating 500. Either 500 or 1,000, I can't remember, but they donated to Nineveh Heritage Christian, and they're gonna donate for this too.
Oh, I remember what the other thing was, Blue's Canoe.
Oh, yeah.
That was the other thing. They were.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have, all-inclusive vacation that was donated. We've got, Kentucky Kingdom ticket package for family was with all kinds of stuff. It's like a $600 package that was donated. We have that, concert tickets, Indy 11 tickets, semi-pro football. I don't know the name. Think of the name that's here. We got tickets for that. We got tickets for another hockey. Yeah, we've received a lot of stuff. So,
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna skip down to the next thing. We've only got a few minutes to go. The band. The band is gonna play a lot longer.
yeah, 2 sets, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.
And I gone, so is he having an affair?
Yeah.
And this guy graduated, you guys. And he's hiring this. And then
Hi.
talk about you.
We're still meeting.
Sorry.
If they're not
Those people. It's just rub there.
We'll be done shortly, Joe.
Yep.
The van was playing longer and it's 400 this year.
350 or 400, yeah. I'll look, yeah,
Please look.
yeah, okay. We just pay them the day of, and
They bring their own groupies with them, and it's cool.
that's nice. They'll be here from 2 to 6, playing 2 to 6. They'll actually be here, they're gonna turn music on at 1, just so we have music. We don't have a DJ this year.
Yeah.
But from 11 to 1, Elena or myself, whoever, we're gonna have a playlist, and we have a speaker, so we're just gonna play stuff. And then, they'll be here about 12:30, about 1 PM, they'll turn on their playlist for the band on their sound system, and then at 2 o'clock they'll play. Then they'll take a short break, and then they'll come back on and play till 6.
Very good. They will have their groupies up here in chairs and so forth. Very good. Very good. Going on down, setting up the area. We talked to street department about bringing up the tables like we did last year from the softball park. I'm gonna need some volunteers to help with that because a couple of those tables down there are the bigger tables. Instead of the 6-footer, I think they're 8 foot and extremely heavy. But Tim is going to help Mark and Tony. But I'll need some more volunteers for that. Guys who don't have back problems, kind of thing. We will set them up like we did last year up there on the hill. That went over well. Trash cans. We got a ton of them back there in
Yeah.
storage.
Those will be assembled the day of in the morning, so volunteers will assemble those and we'll get them out. And they work best if we throw a rock in the box.
It's easier to clean them up afterwards.
Yeah,
So,
some kind of weight, yeah, but
yeah, last year they used that riprap.
Yeah.
From back here.
yeah, I think we put it on the,
Okay.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna go back, to, layout. Vendors and layout. Got anything for us? How you go?
So we had a map last year,
Yeah.
it'll be very similar this year, so food trucks will still be along here, Lakeview. We have more vendors this year, so it's gonna be packed pretty much all the way around. We've got new people that signed up that wanna be here, so.
Question about that. Do you still want adult and child here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, did we decide to give them theirs for free? Okay, I'll get with my contact there. She said they could hand out, pamphlets on mental health, but they could also do like blood pressure checks and all of that, so.
Similar to last year.
Yeah, his stuff will still be over here. Then we have the beer line here, and we'll have vendors just kind of wrapping around.
Okay, the Army, what are you doing? Sure.
It's a football.
Football club.
Back in that list. I didn't get it off, I sent it to you.
I think they're just bringing,
Blow up. Military vehicle.
yeah, I think it's one military vehicle, football toss, and then I'm not sure the third thing. But I know they are not,
All in a blow up. We have a list in writing on the contract. That's blowing up.
Where you go? You're comfortable. So, okay,
face painting will not be under the trees. They wanted to be under the trees, but then the way the layout is of the park, they're like out of sight. So they want to be out front. They want people to see them. So they're gonna bring canopies and stuff and be closer to where like the kids stuff is.
Entrance of the train.
Maybe.
There's trees there.
Yeah, we got two more things. First of all, the one for Richland, if I know the decision, you'll bring the generator, just to be safe. I know they all bring their own, but just to be safe, just to have one. Because I think it would be good backup, and the town will not let us use theirs. So, if anybody has an objection to speak now, I'm gonna go ahead. Have one. The last thing on our agenda, Catherine came up with a great idea. Uh, Because we have been turned down for grant opportunities, because we're not a 501(c)(3), we're municipality. And Catherine was, trying to find a way around it. I'm sorry. So that we could do our 50-50 draw. And, there are exceptions to being the 501, you have to have them. But in church, one of the things we can do
Nonprofits.
not problems. And I thought about asking them the Christian church, but I'm not gonna do that. Just, that will work around. That's not, it's not us. Okay? But we can create runs to the park. And that is a separate group, not all together. They can become a 501(c), and we can apply for grants through the Friends of the Park. Grants that we have been unable to qualify for. So we'll discuss that at a later date. Guys, it's 7:00. Promise you a 1-hour meeting.
Yes. You forgot about Glenn.
For what?
Yeah.
Glenn, remind you about Glenn.
Thank you. Got a call from a gentleman named Glenn Smith. He called into town, the town put him on the meeting. He wants to do something for the community. He wants to either do a cookout for the community. He wants to be involved in some kind of activity, perhaps for the kids. He's interested in doing something. And I thought about, something with a walking trail. Maybe, well, haven't put this any further out there, but I thought about wine party or the walking trail. Having wine and cheese and let him put some solar lights up and, just have a wine and cheese party. Since we have door, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
we'll talk about it.
Catherine, you had asked me about my, HOA, they turned us down. I asked anyway, I mean, you just gotta ask, but they said because they're a not-for-profit, we're a not-for-profit, they need help probably as much as we need help, so Ken Coburn said no.
We're not a nonprofit.
Okay, we close the meeting.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jennifer, would you start us off?
Yes. Catherine, can you send me those letters